Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. The Bachelor Season 28 winner, Kelsey Anderson, has given fans a shocking update on her and fiancé Joey Graziadei's relationship amid rumors that the pair are heading toward a split. The New Orleans native has shared the level of confidence she has in her future husband in a new TikTok, shortly after Joey updated fans on their living arrangements following their move to Los Angeles. Sharing a video of Joey shirtless in their bed drinking coffee, Kelsey captioned the clip with a joke. "This one's for the girls. You're welcome." Kelsey's humorous video proves she's confident in Joey's commitment to their relationship and isn't threatened by anyone. Doubling down on that, Kelsey shared a second video in reply to a thirsty comment from a follower. "Get all the latest news, entertainment, sport, and lifestyle updates from our dedicated American team." She's seen giggling and kicking her feet while explaining, "Me reading all the comments about my man." The videos are surprisingly confident, even if they are humorous, as the pair have been facing rumors that their relationship is on the rocks. Another thing that has dispelled the rumors is their recent move to LA. Last week, Joey took to his Instagram story to reveal that he and his fiancée had reached another milestone in their relationship, getting their own apartment. "All right, Kels, what did we just do?" Joey asked as Kelsey replied, "We just moved into our new place." Joey shrieked as Kelsey laughed. "It's a mess." Joey then admitted before explaining how they have no furniture, as Kelsey playfully tried to obstruct the camera. Despite their lack of furnishings, the tennis coach gushed, "We are very excited," as he leaned in to kiss Kelsey on the lips. Officially LA residents, the 29-year-old penned atop the video, adding, "Help, we have no furniture." Then a day later, Joey shared another update on their living arrangements. The video began showing Joey, but he quickly flipped the camera to film Kelsey eating Chipotle on the floor. He wrote on top, "Day 2, no furniture. At least we have our at Chipotle." The couple's updates come after some rumors claim a rift has formed between them. Rumors have been following the two since Joey was announced to be a part of the Dancing with the Stars cast and grew as Kelsey missed key events, forcing her to clarify where they stood as a couple. The two have also admitted to having some disagreements when it comes to key points about their future as well. And while Joey is still showing appreciation for his fiancée in her social media posts that have addressed haters, some are now wondering if the couple's next move is a bad sign for their future. You agree you are 18 or over. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our knowledge of you. Unsubscribe anytime. More info. While sitting down with people, he spoke about the pre-recorded season and how he handled the drama that always transpires. Ellis admitted he would always remind himself to get the facts and don't jump the gun. He said, "In a situation like that, where any move you make is really pivotal, I think that me waiting until I had all the evidence and then making a decision was the best move on the chessboard." The reality star said the issues that arose taught him a lot about himself, but also the women after his heart. He realized that their maturity showed how much they wanted a family and long-lasting relationship. "It's really easy for somebody to tell you what they want, but I think that actions speak louder than words," he declared. Joey confessed that they had some opposing feelings about New York in a new podcast interview and shared where they were going to set up a new home together. Appearing on a Lightweights podcast with Joe Vulpes, Joey admitted that he and Kelsey had now decided to settle in Los Angeles, a departure from their original plans, and one that was potentially geared a little more towards him. "We've been going back and forth for a bit, but we kind of knew when dancing came around that we were going to get a real taste if we like LA, he said. "I think that I was more interested in LA than New York, and she was probably more interested in New York than LA, but realized she would probably still be happy here. And I don't know that I would have been able to find the things I love to do as much in New York," he added. When you've lived in Hawaii, the closest lifestyle that you can get in the US might be in Los Angeles or somewhere in California, because it's really hard to be able to play tennis, golf, and surf, and do all of these activities that I love anywhere else, he continued. "So we said, why don't we do this? Because we wanted to be in a place where there was more going on." In the days following their whirlwind season finale of The Bachelor, Kelsey Anderson and Joey Graziadei had been riding a tidal wave of public adoration. Their Instagram posts flooded with heart emojis. Their podcast debut broke records, and fans couldn't get enough of their behind-the-scenes moments. But like every fairy tale couple tossed into the glare of reality TV stardom, Cracks could appear behind the filtered smiles. Still, no one saw this coming. Not from Kelsey. Not when she was supposed to be the confident, collected one. The woman who had supported Joey through the show's emotional roller coaster. The same woman who stood by him when the tabloids tried to spin stories about his past. She had been his rock. And now, in a quiet but unmistakably honest moment, Kelsey had said the words that sent Bachelor Nation spiraling. "I'm not sure I believe in Joey the way I used to." The interview heard round the internet. It happened during what was supposed to be a low-key interview. Kelsey had agreed to appear on the Heart on the Vine podcast, hosted by a former bachelorette who'd made a name out of raw and emotional celebrity sit-downs. Halfway through, with a glass of rosé in hand and the pair of oversized sunglasses perched on her head, Kelsey paused, stared down at her perfectly manicured nails, and said it. "I think Joey and I are growing in different ways, and I'm starting to wonder if the person I fell in love with on the show is still the same man today." Fans didn't just gasp. They froze, rewound, played it back again. She hadn't said it in anger or bitterness. There were no tears or dramatic sighs. It was worse. She had said it with quiet, terrifying honesty, flashbacks, and first doubts. To understand why this rocked the fandom so deeply, we need to go back to where it all started, on a beach in Tulum, where Joey proposed in front of a sunset so picturesque it could have been AI generated. They had everything: chemistry, laughter, the infamous Kelsey glow that viewers swore made Joey blush every time she walked into a room. But beneath the sparkle, Kelsey later admitted in her Heart on the Vine interview, was a storm brewing. "There were things I ignored," she confessed, like how he always needed to be reassured, or how he sometimes said what I wanted to hear rather than what he really felt. And then there were the stories about Joey's unresolved feelings toward a contestant he sent home too soon, about his fear of commitment that his ex-girlfriends anonymously hinted at in tabloids, about how fame might have gotten to his head. Kelsey brushed them off, until she couldn't anymore. The turning point. It wasn't just one thing that made her confidence in Joey shake. It was a series of small, silent detonations. There was the time he skipped her friend's engagement party to attend a celebrity golf tournament. There was the awkward silence when she brought up moving to New York for a job offer. And there was the late-night DM from a former contestant who wrote only 2 words. "Still playing?" Kelsey hadn't wanted to believe it, but that seed of doubt was planted, and it grew. "He's not cheating," Kelsey clarified during the interview. "It's not like that. But I think Joey's performing." That single line became the tagline of every article that followed. Kelsey says Joey's performing. Trouble in paradise? Bachelor's Kelsey admits Joey's not the same man. Reality romance cracks. Kelsey drops bombshell on Joey. Joey responds, sort of. Joey didn't respond right away. For a few days, his Instagram was filled with photos from a trip to Miami with former Bachelor Nation favorites. Cocktails, beach selfies, and sun-kissed moments that seemed almost too carefree. But then came the Notes app statement. "Kelsey and I are working through things privately. Love is never perfect, and I've made mistakes. But I've never stopped loving her or believing in us. Please give us space." Bachelor Nation wasn't satisfied. Fans dissected every line. Working through things sounded like breakup code. "Please give us space" was the kiss of death. Even Us Weekly chimed in. Sources say Kelsey has distanced herself emotionally, while Joey is trying to prove he can be the man she fell in love with. But could he? The support divide. What surprised many wasn't that fans were shocked, but that they were divided. Some rallied behind Kelsey. She's being honest. That takes strength. She's not saying she doesn't love him, just that he's changed. That's real. Others sided with Joey. She's overthinking it. Sounds like someone's scared of commitment herself. And then there were those who blamed the Bachelor franchise altogether, accusing producers of creating a false reality that couldn't possibly survive the real world. But Kelsey stayed silent. Until the vlog, the raw reveal. Kelsey uploaded it on a rainy Thursday afternoon, an unfiltered 15-minute vlog titled, "Where My Heart's At." It wasn't flashy, no makeup, no music, no curated background, just Kelsey in a hoodie, sitting cross-legged on her couch. "I want to say this clearly," she began, her voice soft but steady. "I love Joey. I don't doubt that he loves me, but loving someone and trusting that love long-term, that's where I'm struggling." She admitted the pressure of being Bachelor perfect, how she felt like she couldn't express doubts without headlines calling it a split. I was expected to be confident, but I'm human. I'm scared. And I don't want to marry someone I'm not 100% aligned with, even if it means walking away. The video hit 10 million views in 24 hours. Conversations and clarity. Privately, Kelsey and Joey were meeting with a couple's therapist. He had flown back early from Miami. They talked. They cried. They even laughed. According to sources close to the couple, Joey had been blindsided, not by her feelings, but by her courage to voice them publicly. She always seemed so strong. He reportedly told a friend, "I thought we were good. I didn't know she felt alone in this." And so began what fans would call their rebuild era. Not for the cameras, not for the followers, but for themselves. A new kind of confidence. 3 weeks later, Kelsey posted a carousel of photos. The first was a blurry selfie of her and Joey in hoodies. No makeup, no filters. The last slide was a quote. "Real love begins where the illusion ends. Cheryl Strayed." Her caption was short. "It's not perfect, but it's real, and I'm working on trusting that again. #Stillis." Fans rejoiced. But more than that, they respected her. Kelsey had done what so few reality stars dared. She broke the illusion before it broke her. And Joey? He followed it up with a story of his own. A single video clip of him and Kelsey dancing barefoot in their living room. His caption. "Her courage made me braver. I'm in this for real. The road ahead." Kelsey hasn't set a wedding date, and she's not in a rush. Joey's spending more time off social media. He's even pulled out of a few brand deals to focus on their relationship. They're planning a small trip to Ireland, somewhere neither of them has been. Just the two of them. No cameras, no pressure. In a recent Instagram Live, when asked if she still sees Joey as the one, Kelsey smiled and said, "Some days I'm sure, some days I question, but that's what love is. I'm not blindly confident anymore. I'm consciously choosing him, every day." And somehow, that made fans love them more than ever. Final words. Kelsey's unexpected update wasn't a sign of weakness. It was strength, wrapped in vulnerability. Because the realest love stories don't happen in rose ceremonies or final proposals. They unfold in the quiet, uncertain spaces where two people choose each other anyway. And if Kelsey and Joey keep doing that, then maybe, just maybe, their love will outlive the spotlight.